in TV land. Welcome back to another Math Homework Helpers Shorts episode. I'm Max, and this is the amazing Mr. Teng, and we're ready to do some more math. Mr. Teng, what do we got today?
All right, Max. So we are working on grade 5 math today.
Cool.
We are in Unit 2, Module 2, Session 1. Just like we talked about last week, we're talking about fractions.
Ooh.
Adding and subtracting fractions. And we're going to do a little bit of work today with a real world problem. And we're going to talk a little bit about common denominators and how they can help us with adding and subtracting fractions.
I love it. Take it away, Mr. Teng.
All right. So we have cafeteria problems. Have you ever had problems in the cafeteria?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like when I need a second milk because my third milk was empty.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know. Moving on.
All right. The cafeteria at King Elementary asked the students to vote on their favorite main dishes. Ooh. The circle graphs below show the results. Use the information to answer the questions below. Now, I love this because it gives us a real example of what 4th graders love and what 5th graders love, and it even shows us here in a key with the different kinds of foods. Okay, so more importantly, let's think about what our favorite is.
Oh, yeah.
So we have cheese pizza, turkey burgers, chicken nuggets, and super salad.
I know what mine is.
What's yours?
Cheese pizza.
I'm gonna go with chicken nuggets.
Oh, yeah, that's good too.
All right, so let's take a look at how our 4th and 5th graders voted then.
Okie dokies.
So our 4th graders look like they had, just based off a quick observation here, I'm looking at it and it looked like cheese pizza was their favorite.
Yeah.
So half of them voted cheese pizza.
That's a lot.
And then the next biggest was turkey burgers with 1/4 of the vote. And then it was a tie for last place with 1/8 for chicken nuggets and super salad.
Interesting.
5th graders, there was no clear-cut winner. It looks like it was a tie. 1/3 for cheese pizza, 1/3 for turkey burger,
Wow.
and then 1/6 for chicken nugget and super salad.
Interesting.
So it looks like the 5th graders are a little healthier
Yeah,
than the 4th
thinking
graders.
about the turkey burger and that super salad. Very good, 5th graders.
All right, so now that we took a little bit of observation with the data that we have, let's go ahead and try to figure out what questions they're going to ask us.
Okie dokie.
What fraction, okay, we're looking at letter A. What fraction of the 4th graders did not vote for super salad? Okay, did not vote for super salad.
Oh, so we have to look at who voted for super salad first, I guess.
Okay, so
right?
we're looking at the 4th graders, and we're looking at who voted for super salad so we can figure out who did not vote for super salad.
Right.
So super salad is shaded dark here, and that was 1/8 of the 4th graders.
So everybody else voted for something else.
Uh-huh. So if you had 1/8 vote for it, how many did not vote for it?
Well, let's see. I guess it would be 7/8.
7/8. And one way we can solve that is if we know that all together makes one whole.
Right.
So we have the one whole, and we're subtracting 1/8 from it. But when we look at it this way, we're not used to subtracting like that. So do you know what fraction equals one whole that will work with the 8?
So it would be 8/8.
8/8. So 8/8 minus 1/8 equals 7/8.
There it is. Because if 8/8 is 1, because if you had all the 8s, it's 1.
Yep. If each of these were 8s, all of them would be 8/8 altogether. You're right.
There it is.
All right. Good job with that one. Let's take a look at B. What fraction of the 5th grade voted for turkey burgers or chicken nuggets? So turkey burger or chicken nugget.
So turkey burger was 1. What does that say? I can't read from you. Is it 1/3?
Turkey burger is 1/3.
And then the other one was chicken nuggets, which is also 1/3.
Chicken nuggets was 1/6.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, 1/6.
Okay. So in order to figure out how much that would be, we would have to figure out how much together 1/6 and 1/3 would be.
Oh, I see what they're doing
So we have
here.
1/6 plus 1/3.
Add
But
them
we know
together.
now that all of our teachers have said you cannot add fractions if the denominators are not the same. So as we're starting to work towards finding common denominators then, and some of your work will differ depending on where you are in class. So if you've already talked about introducing common denominators, we can figure out that a common denominator, the bottom number, would be 6. So in order for me to get both of these to have the same denominator, we could take our 1/3 And we can multiply that by 2 halves in order to get 2/6.
Oh, because 2 halves is also like saying 1.
It's 1 whole. So we're multiplying it by 1, but we're doing it a little bit differently so that we can get a common denominator. Because we already established that 6 would work.
Right.
So if we have 1/6 from our chicken nuggets, and we know that 1/3 is also equivalent to 2/6, now we can combine them together.
Sounds good.
So let's use a different color to show what we're adding. 1/6 plus 2/6 equals
3/6.
3/6.
Cool. That's awesome.
But also, if you take a look at this picture here,
Yes.
what do you notice about
So that's what I was going to mention.
this side of it?
It looks like it's literally half of the circle.
Okay, so the visuals will definitely help you when trying to figure out what are some observations that you can see. But always, always, always double check with the math, and
Yes.
that way you can be more confident and comfortable about your answer.
Yeah.
Especially if it says show your work, right?
Absolutely. You got to show that work.
All right, and that's what we did. We were able
Yep.
to show that 1/6 plus 1/3 or 2/6 equals 3/6.
Very nice.
Awesome. Let's see if we have more questions with the cafeteria. Well, 2 more here for you, buddy.
Sounds good.
All right.
It's making me hungry, though.
Well, let's go eat after this.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm down with that.
192 fourth graders voted. How many of them voted for turkey burgers? Show your work. All right, so now we're really getting the thick of things, 5th graders.
Yeah.
So we have 192 fourth graders voted. And how many voted for turkey burgers? Turkey burgers was 1/4. So 1/4 of 192. How do we want to begin?
I'm going to Google this one. Can we do that?
We could do that. Or we know that 1/4, we can break up the whole into how many total pieces?
The whole into fourths, right?
The fourths.
Yeah,
So what we
the
can do
fourth.
is use division. Division to help us here. So
We don't need Google.
192 fourths, or 192 divided by 4.
Right.
So let's go ahead and do that. And boys and girls, I might be showing you a different way than your teachers have probably discussed it with you, and that's okay. There's multiple ways to solve this.
Yep, that's one thing we've definitely learned.
Okay.
Lots of ways to do the same thing.
So 192 divided by 4. So let's go ahead and show 192 divided by 4. One of my favorite ways to show long division is by pulling out as many groups as I can.
Okay.
But and when you do it this way, you have a choice. You could do 1 group of 4 at a time. You could do 10 groups of 4 at a time. You could even pull 100 groups of 4 out if you want to.
Whoa.
Now, we can't do 100 because what is 4 times 100?
That would be 400.
And we don't have 400 here.
No.
So let's go ahead and start with 10.
Okay.
So if I have 10 groups of 4, I'm pulling out 40. But I don't have to just pull 10 out. I can pull out 20 out, or 30 out, or 40 out, because I know how I can work with that 4 over there. So if I pulled out 40 groups of 4, I know that 4 times 4 is 16, times 10 is 160. So right away, I would pull out 40 groups, and how much do I have left?
32.
32. Do you know how many groups of 4 are in 32?
Well, let's see. 4 times 10 is 40, so that's too many.
That's too many. So we can use what we know, right? So let's go ahead and pull out 5 groups, because 4 times 5 is 20. And then we're left with 12. Now, do you know how many groups of 4 are in 12?
Totally. That one's easy. 3.
Okay, let's pull this line out long. So 3 times 4 is 12. We subtract, we have nothing left. So here are our partial quotients.
Okie dokies, and we just add them together.
Yep. So 40 plus 5 plus 3.
So 40 plus 5 is 45, and 45 plus 3 is 48.
Okay.
So 192 divided by 4 is 48.
So 48 students voted, 48 fourth graders voted for turkey burger.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Now I want a turkey burger. I
All
can't
right.
make up my mind.
Let's do one more. Let's do it quickly, all
Okay,
right?
here we go.
All right, so 175 fifth graders voted.
174.
174, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
174 fifth graders voted. How many of them voted for chicken nuggets? All right, so chicken nuggets was 1/6, right? So we need 1/6 of 174. So just like we did before, if we have 174 divided by 6, that'll give us our answer. So we can do the same strategy that we did with our partial quotients.
Gotcha.
We have, let's use a different color. Let's use orange to end our night.
Woo!
All right, so we had 174 divided by 6. Okay, let's see. I know that 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 100 is 600.
Too much.
That's too much. So 60 plus 60 is, okay, let's do 20 groups. And that'll give us 120, because 2 times 6 is 12, times 10 is 120.
Gotcha. Following it.
So subtracting now, we have 4, we have 5, so 54 left. So how many groups of 6 are in 54? I don't know off the top of my head, so I'm going to use something I know. 6 times 5. 6 times 5 is 30. So 54 minus 30?
24.
24. Do we know how many groups of 6 are in 24?
And it rhymes. 6 times 4 is 24.
All right, so we have 4 groups of 6, and that's exactly 24. So we have nothing left. We have our partial quotients. We can add them up. 20 plus 5 plus 4.
20 plus 5 is 25. Plus 4 is 29.
29. So it's 174 fifth graders voted. How many of them voted for chicken nuggets?
1/6 or 29.
29.
Awesome.
All right, boys and girls, that's one way to solve this. I'm sure you're talking about multiple strategies at school.
Which is cool. I love the fact that we showed you one way, but there could be another way.
Yeah, this was fun. I had a good time.
I did too. But I tell you, Mr. Tang, I'm hungry now. I think what I want, I changed my mind. I know I said cheese pizza, but my favorite now is cheese pizza on a turkey burger with chicken nuggets and a super salad. Woo!
All right, let's go eat.
Yeah, boys and girls, we hope you had a good time too. Keep that math a-rockin', and we'll see you next time on Math Homework Helpers Shorts. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you next week.